Hi, welcome to Quda. My name's Glenn and I'm going to teach you how to use Quda. We're going to start off on the dashboard of the application. Now, with Quda, we separate everything into 4 different stages. The stages, as you can see here, are a new request, an order, receiving, and collection. Now, this comes down to how the process works within the pharmacy. If a patient comes in and they request something that you don't have, for example, a back brace, what you can do is go to your till, which will be running Quda, and you press New Request. The order screen opens up, and this is where we fill in the details of the patient. At this stage, the program will check with you if you've confirmed the patient's phone number. We're going to select whether the patient's going to receive an SMS or a phone call, or there are other options to choose from. I'm going to write in the name of the item. At this stage, you want to write in as much information as you can so that your stock controller can order the correct item. You may also choose a category for the order. These can be created and customized in a different section, which we'll cover later. You may also at this time say whether you've received a deposit. Now, you don't have to put this, but it will help to know if you've received any money on the till towards the special order. Finally, this comes to the end section. You'll have a staff code, which you would have put into the system already, and you can choose whether to contact the patient or not. Now, the important part to understand is this is a request. This is going to go to your stock controller, and it means that you haven't actually ordered it yet. So you might not want to SMS the patient at this stage, but it's like writing down the order within an order book that later on somebody's going to get to, hopefully that day, and order the item. Now, if you have actually ordered it already, you can just tick this little box that says already ordered from the supplier. If we do tick this, we're supplied with other information that we can fill in, but I'll go into that in a second. So right now, I'm going to put my initials in, and I'm going to request the order, but I'm not going to contact the patient. I've been provided with an order number. Now, if we had SMS the patient would have been given this number as well. As you can see from the stages just here, the new request has moved into the order section. We've now got one order, and this is something your stock controller can keep an eye on at any time to know how many orders are being made through the shop and or the dispensary that need to be actually ordered from the supplier. They might do this on a daily basis, or they could do it all the way through the day. I'm going to open up this screen, and here we can see all the requests that need to be ordered. It gives us the details of when the order was created, the date and the time, the patient, the item that needs to be ordered, the quantity, and which staff member requested this order. When I open this, it gives us the same order screen, but this time a section has expanded here showing us the order history. This tells us when the item was requested, when it was ordered, received into stock, or when it was closed off, which means when the patient received their item. As you can see here, I did the request on Friday the 7th of October. All the details are still here of the patient, but they are now in a red color. This means they can't be edited. This section is locked. This will allow for us not to make any extra errors and accidentally type over information. You can, if needed, edit this information. I'm going to press unlock for editing. Let's just say that's not available. It's actually just going to be a small. Now from here, the stock controller may have ordered the item. They can select an ETA, which hopefully they would know from whether it's going to be next day delivery or if the supplier has said how long this might occur. Otherwise, you can even choose the back order section, which means the patient will be notified that the item's been ordered. However, they'll also be told that it's on back order and there's no ETA at this time. All of these messages can be customized in a different section, which we'll cover in a minute. You're also required at this stage to say who the supplier was. This is for reference, so if somebody's not there on one day, we know where the item's coming from in case we need to contact the supplier. I can write any other order comments here just so that I can let other people know what's happening with the order. This time I am going to notify the patient, but I'm going to pretend to be someone else. I'm going to do this just to show how we can see the order history and who has been handling this order. Now, if I want to add something extra into this message, I can click the edit before sending. And this means I'm going to press this button and it gives me the SMS that's being constructed. I can edit this in case there's anything I want to take out or add in. As I press accept, the SMS is sent to the patient and we are notified. From here we can see the order section has dropped to 0. The receive section has increased by 1 as there are now 5 items that have been ordered that are waiting for receival into stock from suppliers. When I open this receive section, these are all displayed with the same information, but this time it says when the item was ordered and at what time and whom ordered it. As we can see this order down here, order number 350 for the back brace was ordered today at 2:23 p.m. by Shan. If we need to, we can filter the orders depending upon which category we've put them into. This allows for sorting of orders. For example, if you have a delivery from a specific supplier and you have that supplier as a category, you can just look at the orders required for that section. I'm going to open this order. As we go through this order, the only thing required by the stock controller is to say the location of the storage for where you're going to put this item. These are once again customizable in the settings section, which I'll cover in a minute. Once again, you can notify the patient that this item has arrived. I'll do this and also edit it so we can check the message out. It states here that the item and the order number have arrived in store and are ready for collection. Patient has been notified, and we're going to print out a sheet which can be attached to the order. This is an A4 sheet which will come out of your default printer, and it will help you find the items in the store. Once John comes in, the first thing he'll do is go up to a till and probably ask one of your counter staff. At this stage, they don't need to worry about where a book is, and they don't need to ask the stock controller. John may come in and say his name, or he may even have an order number. We can use the search box over on the left-hand side here to search for his order. I've searched for order number 350, and here we go. The John Smith's back brace was ordered. Adam said that it arrived in stock, and the location is the front desk. We can go there and we'll know that we found it because attached to it we'll have a large printout of the order information. We can open this order now, and all we're doing is signing to say it's being collected. At this time, that order will drop off this page, and this is completed.